1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
Alright, everyone out there in Mandolin Land, Mike Hedding here. It's that time of year again, so we're going to work on the classic Christmas hymn, Away in a Manger. This is a beautiful old melody, and we're going to work on playing it in 3 different keys. So we're going to get some practice embellishing the melody and also learning the melody in 3 different keys, which is really important. You know, if you learn the song really well and you can play it in any key, it really internalizes that you know the song and you didn't just memorize one single arrangement. And that's what we're going to work on for this song. I'll break down all 3 versions note for note, show you exactly what I'm doing with my right and left hand, and then we'll also work on a bunch of backup for this song. So this song has a whole bunch of chords because we're doing 3 different versions. We're going to learn how to play all the chords with open strumming versions, with chopped chords. We'll learn all of that as well. This will be a good backup lesson. You'll learn 7th chopped chords, minor chopped chords, minor open chords. We're going to learn a bunch of chords for this song. We'll break that down as well. And if you're watching the preview of this lesson, you can head over to my website, MikeHeddingMusic.com, and grab the full lesson. You'll get access to watch all the videos, and you can download the tabs and the practice tracks. All right, here's Away in a Manger. All right, so let's jump into this first version of Away in a Manger. Remember, we're in the key of G for the first version. So let me play the first 9 measures, which is like halfway through the verse, and then we'll start breaking it down. Here we go. Do that a few times. One time really slow. Okay, so remember we're in 3/4 timing, so we just have 3 beats per measure. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to start with a pickup, and we're going to start with our 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the A string on beat 3. So count 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do a big strum. I'm going to strum the D or G, D, and A string all at the same time with that 5th fret down, just to fill it up with some kind of like a bigger sound. So we're going to go. The melody is actually just that 5th fret twice. 1, 2, 3, 1. But again, I'm just filling it up. I wanted a bigger sound, so I'm strumming through that. Make sure you get all the way down to the A string, and you're not getting too much of the lower sounding strings. You still need to hear that 5th fret. So 1, 2, 3. And then that's going to be a dotted quarter note. So that's going to be 1.5 beats of a normal quarter note. So a quarter note plus an 8th note. So it's going to be 1, 2, and then we're going to play the 3rd fret on the A string on the and of beat 2. So I'm going to use an upstroke there. And then the 2nd fret on beat 3. So you have 1 and 3. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to use that consistent picking pattern on this lesson that I use for most mandolin songs. Down strokes on the down beats, up strokes on the up beats. So we have 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So let's put those together. So 1, 2. And then measure 3, another big strum. So the melody is the 2nd fret, and I'm just going to strum to fill it up again. And then open A, 5th fret on the D string. So let's put those together. So we have, so all quarter notes in measure 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm using all downs there. And then measure 4, you're going to keep your 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the D string. Put your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. That's like a C double stop. We're going to play it again, 3 strings to fill it up. And then 4th fret on the D, 2nd fret on the D string, and then hit the low G2, and then open. So let's break down the melody just to make sure we got the basic melody. So the basic melody is, it's just straight melody there. And again, we're filling it up with a lot of those strums at the beginning of the beat, or the beginning of the measure rather. So we have, and then we play the G and D string on measure 5, down, down, up, and then the D string again. So let's play that one more time. I'll do the basic melody and then with the harmonies. Harmonies. So remember, the harmonies are always optional. You can always just revert back to the basic melody if you're in doubt. And then measure 6, slide from 5 to 7 on the G string, and do a down up with your pick, and then down up, open 2 on the D string, and then open. So we're just filling that up. Melody there is just, so we just open D, upstroke on the and of beat 2, and then down beat on 3. Same timing as measure 2, right? So we're going, we're just filling that up with a slide, and we're just filling it up with picking really is what we're doing. And then measure 7, all downstrokes, open D, open A, and then a 2/4 slide, and then 2nd fret, open D, 5th fret on the D, and then a little picking, 2nd fret. So let's break that down. So the melody there is, so again, so that's the melody of 6 through 9, and we're going, so we slid into this melody note to just make it more expressive, and then right here, instead of just playing a long note, which you could do, we're just filling it up with picking. We're gonna go, so we went down, up, and then we're gonna hit the 5th fret on beat 3, which starts the basic melody over. So basically, if you have the first 9 measures, you have half the verse part down. So one more time. Measure 10 through 13 are basically the same. We start that same melody over, exactly the same. And then just a little variation here. Let me play it and then I'll break it down. Okay, so let's break down the melody first. The melody is that same timing. We're going to hit the 3rd fret on the A string, and then upstroke on the 2nd fret, open A. It's that same timing, 1 and 3. And then 2nd fret on the A, open, 5th fret. So we have, and then open A, 2nd fret on the D, 4th fret, 5th fret, right? So we have, and what we're doing there is just filling it up with more picking. It's like a D7 chord, so we're playing 3rd fret, and then 4th fret on the D string, open D, and then 2nd fret. We just filled that up with a little more picking. And I'm using my 2nd and 3rd finger there. Again, if you didn't like that, you could just play the basic melody. Right, so strum, and then open A, 2nd fret, and then just 3/4 slide just to make it more expressive. And then 5th fret. And then picking. So down, up, and then 5th fret. And then we're going to walk up to a C. So 5, open, 2, 3. So that's how we end it. We have, all right, let's play that whole version 1 in G. Here we go.